Hi. Hi folks. I didn't dry my eyebrows on today, so don't judge me. Going to a doctor's appointment, that's why I didn't dry my eyebrows on today. I'm trying to be as comfortable as possible. I'm having an IUD placed today. Thing about it is, I don't know if I have a copper allergy. You know, most women, they have an IUD placed and just like, I'm gonna have a copper IUD placed. Me, because I'm super medical, I don't know. I wanted to get patch tested. I wanted to get patch tested to see if I had a copper allergy. And then that did not happen because of COVID. So I'm just gonna go for it today. Terrell's coming with me. So here we go. Now I should probably put some shoes on, right? Okay, yeah, it might be helpful to put some shoes on. Let's put some shoes on. And I pulled out shoes to put on, and that is just not the case. Okay. This thing recording. I'm here now. Here. I can see your widow's peak. Terrell hates his widow's peak.
It's my vampire.
If he's a vampire, he's a vampire. You're gonna fall, and I'm gonna catch it on camera, and it's...
Bam. Just mad because you're not as...
Yeah, I couldn't. I want some coffee. It really is. We gotta get out of here. That's your coffee. They have some there. Come on. It's not organic though. Did he? Really? Let that man be great. Whoa. The counter is wet. If you don't have quartz countertops, don't get them. They're a nightmare. First, we have to go to...
First, let's change this.
Change what?
Change this radio station.
I don't want to even watch
You're a Tolo.
I'm not a Tolo. Am I a Tolo for real?
You come home and talk about it every day. Am I a Tolo?
Tell me what Tolos are.
Turn it on, leave it on.
But you gotta tell them which radio station says that.
105.3, The Fan.
So I'm going to get an IUD placed, people. And as I was saying earlier, not sure if I have a copper allergy. I don't have a history of copper allergies.
But she can't wear a copper fit.
But I can't wear copper fit. And I don't know if it's the compression of copper fit, which I don't think so. But, I don't know. So we're just gonna go for it. You know what? The medical in me, I wanted to get patch tested. So I called the copper website and I got a copper sample of the copper they use for the, I forgot, Paragard is the name of the copper IUD, Paragard. Got a sample from Paragard. I was all ready to get a patch test and make sure I don't have a copper allergy, and then COVID happened. So if you try to make an appointment during COVID, you know how that is. So I waited and waited. How many months did we wait?
Keep your eyes on the road.
I am. I'm asking you a question, not looking. How many months did we wait? Like, it's been a while. Like 3 or 4 months?
Probably.
Yeah, so we just like, you know, I got to the point where I couldn't contact anybody, and now I'm just like, so we want to be a part of the COVID baby boom. I'm gonna go for it. So we're gonna bring you to this visit. I don't know. to the pharmacy because I requested a prescription for some naproxen, 500 milligrams. I'm gonna take a pride to it just to make sure I don't have any pain, or at least manageable pain. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but we're gonna be running super late. We're really not super late, but I'm gonna, if they can't get my prescription, where's my phone? I left my phone to real.
You drew?
I did a little bit. It doesn't matter if you can just go back and get it when you drop me off. That's fine. I left it. It's not a good thing.
That's the store right there.
It has the
That's the store that has.
I'm not gonna hit this car.
Punch kids.
Would you stop acting, please, not in front of people. Tara thinks I can't drive.
Because you can't.
I can't drive. I'm not gonna hit I saw the car stopping. You gotta chill, man. You know how these people thinking I can't drive. So I picked up my Aleve naproxen 500 milligrams. Terella's gonna give me some water. You got the goods. What did you get?
Water.
Did you get the small one?
They don't have small ones.
Oh, that's fine. Here, take this.
On the road again.
I'm scared. No, I'm not. I'm concerned. Go on and holler because you think I'm not gonna stop at this car. Basically. That's how you over-exaggerate my driving anyway.
That's how you drive.
No, okay, so that's how my driving
Oh, so every
okay.
time I get in this car, you don't do that same little lame excuse. I don't drive like this.
I don't drive like this until you get in here.
Okay.
How do you think I've driven for 16 years? 16, 14, 18 years.
Do we need to put your record out there?
What record?
Your record.
Please don't put my record.
Okay then. Enough explained.
I don't care about you put my record out there. I haven't had an accident in a minute. Trey's talking about a total, I think it's 4 or 5 cars. I think I totaled 5 of them.
Totaled.
First of all, total just means that, and I know this because I've totaled 5 of them. It's either 4 or 5.
I can't even use another finger to count.
I think it's 5 though. Meaning the damage that's done to your vehicle is more than what the vehicle is worth. So they just cut you a check. So total doesn't mean rigged and almost died. If you didn't know that. I didn't know that until my first total. And then by the third I was like, so that doesn't mean I'm gonna get cut a check. Cause but I never, you know what?
Okay, well,
there's always been new cars though.
Okay then. So
okay
then. So that pretty much nullifies your little example.
I've only totaled new cars fresh out the lot with no miles.
Okay.
But
so
if it's a used car,
your example,
never totaled it.
Your example is null and void because it's a completely new car. And if you outdone the damage on a new car.
It's always new car. They have always been brand new cars. Never totaled a used car. We're gonna make it here 11:10.
What time was your appointment?
11:10.
You got paperwork?
Yeah. They ain't gonna take long though. I'm already a patient here. So. Alright, we finna pull up. Little Italy. Or I'll let you guys know how it goes. Teresa's gonna stay in the car. You can't have visitors.
And deal with this thing.
Oh, get my phone. Please go get my phone. I'm gonna leave the car frame. All right, folks. Hi. just nervous. Hi folks. I worked myself up. You know, I worked myself up and then I made it worse because I had worked myself up. So I was breathing like really hard, and I was like, first of all, I knew it was gonna be trouble because my cervix is tilted. Not only is it tilted, but it's also tilted down and to the right. And so for a normal insertion, you go in and you're gonna, I don't know how you actually insert it, but ideally you go in with the speculum, and then you go in with the IUD. You go in with the IUD and you go straight in. Well, my cervix is tilted down and it's tilted to the right and it's small. So when she told me that, I was like, we in for some trouble, aren't we? She's like, might make it just a tad bit more uncomfortable. So she had to swab it to get it clean. Then she dilated it. So she put something in there to dilate it and make it wider because it's small. And so then she does all of this. They put you, well, I mean, you know, you've seen it. They put you in the stirrups, and she sticks the speculum in, she cleans it, then she sticks something else in. It's like it's some type of solution. I don't know if it's a solution or something, but it dilates it. Then she has to use this tool, as she refers to guide it, because mine is complicated. So she was like, well, you remember that tool that we were talking about that I rarely use? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, we're gonna have to use it. So then at this point, I'm breathing hard. She's in there and she's doing this, and she's like, okay, and you're gonna feel a cramp. And the procedure itself didn't hurt. I had worked myself up into a panic attack. And so not a full-on you gotta stop, I'm finna scream sort of thing, but it was like I was breathing really hard. And I told her, I said, it has nothing to do with your technique or pain. It's just I'm about to have a panic attack. Well, I was having a mini panic attack. And she was like, you're gonna be okay? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. So I did my deep breathing, and I got lightheaded, but this was after it was over. I had deep breathing, and she was like, okay. She's like, we're nearing the end. And then she came out. Then she was like, okay, and she said I had just a little bit of bleeding. So she cleaned it up, and then she brought the speculum out. And it's gonna be 5 minutes. Not. Because, you know, like I said, my cervix is tilted, but down into the right. So when she got in there, she was like, and I said, it's not gonna be 5 minutes, is it? She was like, probably not. It took them probably, I'd say 15 minutes to do the whole procedure. And so
were you waiting or something?
Well, yeah, at one point she figured out, when she got in there, she was like, we're gonna have to rethink this. So I'm just sitting there with the speculum there. She's like, are you gonna be comfortable like this with a speculum and my legs open? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here with my legs open and the speculum just in there, just hanging. And she's like, you gonna be comfortable? Because she had to change her game plan. By this time, it was such a fiasco. I just was like, this is gonna be the worst thing ever. You know, it's nothing I do in life goes according to plan. It's always extra, y'all. It's always extra with me. It can never go smooth. It's always something. And so finally we got it done, and then they tell me, well, we gotta go for an ultrasound. What they failed to tell me is I had to go for a vaginal ultrasound. So then I had to get undressed again and get back in the stirrups, and they went in. But I did see it was the ultrasound. It was really interesting. I saw my cervix plain as day. I saw it in there, And it was pretty interesting. I wanted to get pictures of it, but they got to sign off on it before they give me pictures of it. But it was pretty interesting. I saw my ovaries. Ovaries are larger than what I would think, but it was pretty large, yeah. And I saw everything. I was like, at that time, you know, the panic attack had subsided. She is gonna write me for my Zofran though, so I'm gonna go pick it up. Cause I think I'm just a tad bit nauseous right now. She's like, "Are you okay?" And when I told her I have panic disorder, her eyes got so big. She's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine, lady. If we can just wrap this up so I can get out of here and have a panic attack."
I'm sure wondering when he's coming back.
Because it wasn't one of those fly-by, and they gave me all this, oh, it'll be this, and you know, we get in, it'll be 5 minutes, it's just really quick. Not the case. And then I let her know, I said, I've been told I've had a tilted uterus. And then she had one of those little eyebrow raises. She had an eyebrow raise. And I said, and when I said that, I said, it's not gonna be quick, is it? She's like, well, that may make it just a tad bit, a little more difficult.
Do you feel any different?
Yes.
With copper or anything?
I've never had another one before. I've never had another,
it's know what it feeling with copper. Like,
because
like
right now I just have like a cramp that I can't get rid of. But the procedure in itself was not bad. You know, I have a high pain, I just ran over it. I have a high pain tolerance, but it was just, I had worked myself up. Then it was a long procedure. Then she come with this, oh, it's tilted down and to the right. So it just, you know, it just didn't go according to plan. But we're done. And I don't have to replace it. Into 10 years, I guess by that time, I'll be old and dilapidated. He won't want me no more when he want to have babies. Can't wait till 10 years though. We gotta make a decision. But I'm hurting. Like right now, I have a really bad cramp. Yeah, it's just like a spasm that I can't get rid of. So I'm gonna go get this Zofran and take us out of the road. It does feel like a period cramp. But it's non-hormonal. So we in too deep now. It's already in. There's no turning back now. I mean, we can turn back, but not right now. You should checking out that charger.
Looking at his wheels. The wheels look super slick.
My life be just simple to real. It's always something, and I knew it when she said, you know, we just slide in and, you know, uterus. I said, my uterus is tilted, and like I said, that eyebrow waves up, and I was like, this is not. I knew it then. The way she looked at me like, that she gave me the face that, well, everything that I just told you, I'm just selling. That was a dream that I sold you. And it really was a dream.
It can't be adjusted.
It is. They had to, what do you mean? My uterus? No, that's how I'm anatomically made. No, they don't, you don't get no do-overs when you get a uterus. When God give it to you, this boom, that's it. You can't just get a do-over. It's 2020, people probably getting utero do-overs. I don't know, you know, 2020 has some weird stuff going on. Who knows? They probably giving men uterus now, so I don't know. Like for us. Ooh, yes. You know what? I hate y'all. Y'all don't have to go through this stuff. Y'all, you know what? What's the use of having you? You get to make the baby and that's it. That's all y'all. Ooh, I can't stand dudes. I can't stand men for real. I can't stand you. Y'all don't have to go through this stuff. Y'all check your testicles, and some of y'all check them, and some of y'all don't, and be done with it.
That's what you get from being manipulative.
Manipulative?
And listening to somebody outside of us.
Who?
Listening to the serpent in the garden.
The serpent. Oh, you taking it back to the serpent? Is that what it is? The serpent of evil.
It's your fault for wanting more.
It's not my fault.
I always want to talk about what somebody else got, what somebody else doing.
I have nothing to do with that decision that Eve
And our
made.
punishment is to listen to y'all over and over and over and over again.
So we really say the same things over and over? I do. Not everything though. Sometimes I tell you new information. I gotta call my mom. I'm in pain, y'all. I hurt really bad. It was funny earlier, but it's not so funny right now. It hurts.